Hello Miss and everyone, my name is Kelvia Thedrica and today I am going to do a presentation about Barista Undercover. Have you ever heard that honesty is the best policy? Yes, today we're going to talk about that. Some people might want to do that, but there might be some people who don't. As humans that live together with others, honesty is important to get respect and trust from others. But there might be situations when you are allowed to not follow the rules and vice versa. I'm gonna give you the situation of some experiment about this to find out how flexible people's morals and honesty can be. In the first situation is in the cafe. There will be Marlena that will work behind the counter. She will give the customers change too much. And in this case, she will give $20 extra. And let's see, what will they do? When the customers already gives the money and Marlena gives the change, she starts to count the change and she realizes that Marlena gives an extra $20. And finally, she gives it back to Marlena. Moving on to the next customer. First, he was confused because he just gave $5, but Marlena gave too much changes. And then he counted the change to make sure and finally he gave back the extra money. Next target. First, this customer didn't realize about the changes because he was on his phone. So he hasn't noticed yet. And finally, this customer realized about the extra money and then he decided to give it back to Marlena. After they run the experiment for an hour, and every single customer is given the extra money back. This experiment shows us if there are still a lot of people that still have morals and honesty. The question is, would you do the same? After the first experiment, one of the customers is asked why he does that, and he says once you realize that you are wrong, you have to somehow make it right. I have another situation. What if Marlena was asked to turn herself from a sweet angel into a rude, distracted barista? I will give you the situation because we want to know how brave the customers are to show their honesty in these circumstances. If the barista's attitude were like this, and she gives you the extra changes, what will you do? Will you keep the cash or tell them? If I'm in this situation, I would do the same thing as before. So, I will still tell her if the changes are a lot or wrong. Well, some people might keep the changes, but it might be more people are trying to give it back. So, if you realize that you are wrong, you have to try to change it and make it right. Don't hesitate to tell if someone is doing the wrong thing. Don't hesitate to be honest with others because honesty is the foundation for trust. And you have to have good morals and don't hesitate to do the right thing. 2 tips to practice politeness towards others in public. First, say the magic words, please, thank you, and sorry when you talk to someone or ask someone to do something for you. Second, respect your elders. If the person is older than you have to keep your behavior. You can call their name with Mr. or Miss if you don't know their marital status. So, that was my presentation, and thank you so much for your attention.